What's up, team, and welcome back to another episode of the Sunday Stock Show. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my top 3 picks for this week. Keep in mind, as I talk to you guys on the live trading session, that today my picks are going to be during the active market. So Friday still has not closed yet, so some of these picks can still be adjusted. All right, and I still do recommend to do your own due diligence as well on any of these picks so that you guys can further analyze them and take a decision on your own. All right, so as always, this video is for entertainment purposes only, and it's sci-fi time, so let's get into this. So the first stock that I'm going to want to talk about today is going to be ticker symbol NVRO. Okay, let's take a look at them here on the 6-month time frame. What do I like about them? Well, they sold off really aggressively during earnings, right? They were previously bullish in this trading pattern, and they sold off here heavily due to earnings. This is why you don't always buy the dip right away, because it did run up and then dipped even further down, right down to about $100 a share. It has been recuperating very well right now, Friday afternoon at about 3 o'clock. It's sitting here at about $119 a share. If you want to ride this up, I would wait for it to cross right here, this level here of about $123.50. So you can go ahead and set yourself an alert there. Whoops. 123.50 crossing upwards, and then I would be comfortable to say that this could begin to have crossed and confirmed a reversal. So maybe at 123.50 or 124, you can try to ride this back up into the 140s, 150s. All right, what happens when it breaks this 123, 124? Well, if we come back and take a look at over here, this was a previous support where it kept bouncing off of it. Once it broke below, it became a resistance. But now it's also a resistance here for when it ran up. But now when we break above it, I do feel comfortable saying that this is going to continue to run up slowly but surely. It might not make it back right away to the 150, 160 level, but at least to the 130s, 140s, and we could begin to take profits there. Now the next stock that I'm going to want to look at is Carvana, which is CVNA. Over here, what do we see? Again, very bullish. I've talked about them multiple times in the past. Some of you guys grabbed them here at the lows, 225s. That was a great stock pick. It ran up all the way over here, hit highs of about 376. It's recently pulled back ever since those earnings, right? It hit highs with those earnings, had a couple of big days here, and then has been steadily selling off over the past week or so. A couple of weeks, sorry. So here we're coming down and looking like we're sitting at a support here. You could also wait in case this does sell off a tiny bit more, down to about $330 a share, but it might have found itself a floor here at about $340. So if you see that on Monday or Tuesday it begins to reverse up, I could see this coming back up and touching this $360. So that still does give you some nice room for profits. Running from $340 to about $360 is about 6% on this $340 stock. All right, and now the last one that I want to talk about is MSFT, which is Microsoft. Again, one of the stocks that has been very bullish. Okay, he's been doing very good, and recently with this dividend, it ran up and now then has been selling off over the past week. Looking at it in the past, every time it hits a new high, it does sell off a tiny bit. New high sells off, new high sells off. Consolidation, a little bit of consolidation, new high, sell off. Here was a big run up, hit a new high very aggressively, and is slowly selling off. It might come down here to about $295 a share or so, but it might also hold here at the $299, $300 level. I could see this begin to reverse up and possibly come back to about $305. There's not the biggest room for margin here, but if it does break that high and runs up to a new high of possibly about $310, then we're looking at some better margins. So even though this is less profitable, it is a very safe stock and consistent stock, so you don't have to worry with this dropping 20% out of nowhere. So those are my top 3 picks for this week. As always, this week I will be missing the live trading. I will be on vacation over in Europe, but you guys can still access me through Discord, and I'd be willing to help out if I can. All right, guys, I wish you guys a great rest of the week and a good trading week. Have a good one, everybody.